Have you ever wondered how Aristotle's Poetics, penned over 2 millennia ago, still influences our understanding of storytelling today? Aristotle, a towering figure in ancient Greek philosophy, was the mastermind behind this seminal work. Known as the student of Plato and tutor of Alexander the Great, Aristotle's intellectual prowess was legendary, his contributions spanning from metaphysics to biology. However, it's in his Poetics where he delved into the realm of art, specifically focusing on tragedy and epic poetry. He sought to dissect these forms of storytelling, to understand their essence, and to articulate their impact on the human psyche. The Poetics was his exploration into the heart of drama, a journey that sought to reveal the mechanics of storytelling that could stir the deepest of human emotions. It was his analysis that gave us key concepts like catharsis, mimesis, and hamartia. Thus, the inception of Poetics marked a defining moment in the exploration of dramatic theory and aesthetics. At the heart of Poetics lay several key principles that have shaped our perception of drama and storytelling. First, let's delve into mimesis, a Greek term which Aristotle used to describe the process of imitation. In the context of Poetics, mimesis doesn't just mean merely copying reality. Instead, it's about representing or reenacting life in a way that's meaningful, engaging, and above all, dramatic. It's the artist's interpretation of reality that makes a story or drama compelling and relatable. Next, we have catharsis, another Greek term that signifies purification or cleansing. Aristotle theorized that through experiencing fear and pity, the audience undergoes a catharsis, a kind of emotional release that leaves them feeling relieved, purified, and potentially enlightened. This emotional journey is the essence of any compelling narrative, be it a Greek tragedy or a modern-day movie. Finally, we come to the three unities, a principle that Aristotle proposed to provide structure to the drama. The unity of action suggests that a play should have one main action that it follows, with no or few subplots. The unity of place means that all events should occur in a single location. And the unity of time states that the events should take place within one day. These unities provide a framework, a sort of theatrical blueprint, ensuring the narrative remains focused and concise. Together, mimesis, catharsis, and the three unities form the bedrock of Aristotle's Poetics. They offer a blueprint for creating engaging, meaningful narratives that resonate with audiences, driving the emotional and intellectual engagement that makes a story memorable. And while we've come a long way since Aristotle's time, these principles remain at the heart of narrative theory. They continue to guide writers, filmmakers, and artists in crafting stories that captivate audiences, proving the timeless relevance of Aristotle's Poetics. These principles, though ancient, continue to echo in the corridors of contemporary narrative discourse. Aristotle's Poetics didn't just remain in the annals of history, it embarked on a journey through time, leaving its imprint on various epochs. As the Renaissance dawned, Aristotle's Poetics found fresh relevance. Key thinkers of the period, such as Leonardo da Vinci and Michelangelo, echoed Aristotle's emphasis on the unity of plot and character in their artistic endeavors. The Renaissance was a time of rebirth for classical knowledge, and Aristotle's Poetics was a beacon in the darkness, guiding the creation of literature and art. Fast forward to the Age of Enlightenment. The thinkers of this period, like Voltaire and Rousseau, held reason as the primary source of authority and legitimacy. They found in Aristotle's Poetics a rational approach to the analysis of drama and literature. The Poetics became a tool for understanding the human condition through the lens of reason, paving the way for a new wave of literature that sought to illuminate the human experience. As the world entered the 20th century, the Poetics continued to resonate. Modernist writers such as T.S. Eliot and James Joyce were influenced by Aristotle's emphasis on the unity of action, the importance of character, and the power of tragedy. The Poetics offered a framework for understanding the complexity of human emotions and relationships, a theme that was central to the works of these 20th century literary giants. But it wasn't just literature that the Poetics influenced. The principles of drama outlined in the Poetics found their way into the budding medium of film. Filmmakers like Alfred Hitchcock and Orson Welles adapted Aristotle's ideas to the silver screen, creating cinematic masterpieces that continue to captivate audiences today. So, the Poetics didn't just survive the passage of time, it thrived. It was used, interpreted, and adapted in different periods, influencing the works of prominent thinkers and writers. It proved its enduring relevance by shaping the course of literature, drama, and even film. As we can see, the influence of Poetics transcended centuries, shaping the course of literary and dramatic theory. In our present time, the shadows of Aristotle's Poetics are still visible, from Hollywood blockbusters to best-selling novels. As we delve into the modern world, we realize that Aristotle's principles are not just dusty parchment relics, but vibrant threads woven into the fabric of our current narratives. Take, for instance, the concept of the unity of action. Aristotle held that a narrative should focus on a single, coherent story. This principle is applied widely today. From the gripping saga of Game of Thrones to the interwoven narratives of Avengers Endgame, we see a single, overarching plot that holds the viewer's attention from start to finish. Similarly, Aristotle's idea of catharsis, the emotional release experienced by the audience, remains a cornerstone of modern storytelling. Whether it's the tragic demise of a beloved character or the triumphant climax of an underdog's journey, filmmakers and authors employ this principle to create emotional connection and engagement. The three-act structure, another Aristotelian concept, is used in almost every modern screenplay. Act 1 establishes the status quo and introduces conflict. Act 2 develops the conflict and deepens the characters. Act 3 resolves the conflict and brings closure. This structure, so familiar to us now, was first articulated by Aristotle in his Poetics. But Aristotle's Poetics is not just a blueprint for creating gripping narratives, it's also a lens through which we can analyze and critique them. By understanding these principles, we can evaluate the effectiveness of a story, discern its strengths and weaknesses, and appreciate the craft of storytelling in a deeper way. So, the next time you're engrossed in a book, or on the edge of your seat in a movie theater, remember Aristotle. His principles, articulated over 2,000 years ago, continue to shape the stories we tell and the way we tell them. Indeed, the echo of Aristotle's Poetics is a testament to its enduring relevance, resonating in the heartbeats of the stories we tell and consume even today.